every single day I'm reading, right? Like we're going over the things that are going to take us to the next level. And we can't play with this, man. We got to keep it real, right? Because a lot of people think that they can do things and get away with it. They can slack off and get away with it. They can not lock in and get away with it. But over a certain amount of time, over a period of time, you'll realize that because you haven't been doing the things that you need to do, because you haven't been doing the things that you need to do, putting off all those things that you need to do, going to the gym, reading, you know what I'm saying, meditating, having moments of peace for yourself in this busy world that we're living in, instead of scrolling on social media. Like, these things are very important, not only for your mental health, but for when you have to be productive in this world, right? And when you keep skipping out on the real important essential things that's going to take you to the next level, you realize that you have run out of time, that it's too late, because now you live in this life on loop and you don't know how to get out of it. So you got to start as soon as possible. There's a lot of people who don't love the life that they're living now because they haven't been doing the things that they need to do. They don't know as well that they can just get started. You know, all you got to do is use the present moment to start, right? And utilize the information that you're hearing to start. So it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been living in this loop. It doesn't matter who you are. You can break out of that loop. You can change your life. And for those who are able to stumble upon this message, and you know, you've only hit a couple rocky roads, you haven't been out the wind for too long, this message is still gonna help you, right? So like I said, when we first started, I said that I've been reading, and I want you to know that every single morning, every single day, every single afternoon, I'm on this application called Short Form, audio books throughout my day as I'm going on a walk. If I'm by my desk and I want to just learn something really quickly because it's going to help me with either a video or me getting more information and understanding things on a deeper level, I'm able to get notes on these books that I need to learn from. You may not have all the time in the day to read and open up these physical books, or you may not have all the time in the day to go order a book. If you want to read a book right away, all you got to do is type it in on Short Form. All the things that's going to help you self-improve, type it in on there and you'll have the notes, you'll have the summary. You'll be able to understand what that book is about as if you read it yourself. Tuning out social media and then tuning into listening to an audiobook. And what that will do is just switch your whole mindset around. Okay, so I want you guys to know this opportunity. You'll get $50 off the annual plan when you sign up for Short Form, which is an amazing deal. This application is on my phone. I use it all the time. So check the link below. Reading books that's going to take you to the next level. And so it saves you time and it's able to truly upgrade your life. And that's what this is all about. Shout out Short Form, man. The next thing that we have to do in order to upgrade our life is that we have to understand what the present moment is. I don't think you guys really understand, right? When there's opportunities in front of us, when there's an opportunity to change your life, when there's an opportunity to lock in, you have to understand that you have to use the present moment. You cannot waste time. You cannot neglect the opportunity that you have to win and take you to the next level. Every single day that God wakes you up, you have to understand that that is a privilege, that that's a moment that you should be able to take advantage of and see what it can do for you. See what the present moment can do for you. You will be surprised when you start on that project. You will be surprised when you honor that calling that you have, where it's like, man, let me do 20 push-ups, but then you start thinking to yourself, oh, I could just do it later, and then you never do it. Let me go to the gym, and then you never do it. Let me do this, and then you never do it. Let me start that YouTube channel, and then you never do it. We have to honor these ideas that we get, because when you have an idea, that's going to help you live a better life, because that's your connection with something greater than yourself. When God is telling you to do something, you got to do it. When you know better, when you know that you should be doing something, you have to do it, right? When you honor that, when you honor the present moment, you're no longer wasting life. You're actually making the most of it. You're no longer wasting ideas. You're actually honoring those ideas when they come. So appreciate the present moment more. And when we talk about appreciation, the third thing that we have to do, the third practice that's going to upgrade our life and take our life to the next level, really on a consciousness level, right? If you notice, the first thing we spoke about was books, helping you on an intellectual level. Now, as we keep upgrading and as I keep giving you guys tips, you're understanding that we're really talking about consciousness, talking about how can we upgrade our spirit, not just our mind, but how can we now upgrade our spirit and take it to the next level? You got to have a grateful spirit. You got to have have a grateful heart. When God has blessed you with another day, in order for you to actually take advantage of it, in order for you to actually honor those ideas and put in the work, you got to be grateful for the opportunity of life. Like there's going to be people who have certain opportunities and people who don't. And you have to look at the opportunities that you have. You have to look at the life that you have, down to the things that you watch. You know, look at the blessings that you have. It's a brand new day and you're here. You're breathing. You have life. You have good health. Like, look at that. People live different lives, man, and you got to appreciate yours. People have different opportunities. You got to appreciate your opportunities. You were given 24 hours today. That's an opportunity to live and make the most of it, right? So there's always going to be things that can take you to the next level, but it's up to you what you pour into, you know? And people live different lives. People live more fortunate lives. People live more unfortunate lives. You have to appreciate your life, because I'm sure that there's blessings that you have that other people may not have. And you have to appreciate that. So when you're more grateful for your life, down to the simple things, down to just opportunities that other people may not have, down to abilities or gifts that God has given you that other people may not have. When you're grateful for the fact that you're alive, how about that? And there's people that's fighting for their life all around the world, fighting for their life for different reasons, whether it's war, whether it's just in the hospital, fighting for their life every day, but you're here and you're good and you're safe. No, we got to be grateful for that, because life is going to be different when you live with gratitude like that. And the next thing that I need you to understand, now that we've talking about gratitude, is I need you to understand that once you start living your life in a way in which you feel that this is the only moment that there ever is, that's going to be the day that you live your second life, that you get reborn. People live this life right now, bro, but they don't feel like this is the only moment that there ever is, bro. They always think that there's a tomorrow. That's what brings procrastination. That's what stops you from honoring the callings that you feel of doing. That's what stops you from being spiritually gifted. You're gifted, but you're not using those gifts, right? So are you? Are you spiritually gifted? I know you are. You got that talent. You got that gift. You got that ability to do something. You got to dig deep within yourself and see what God has placed within you, right? But you are made to be great. And when's the last time that you worked on that? Worked on you, worked on your ability? So we got to stop procrastinating. And how we really do that is by thinking of this moment as the only moment that there is, because the truth is the only moment that we have is the present moment. So within that, once you fully grasp that, you're able to have presence, which means you're able to be present in the present moment. So once you're present in the present moment, you have something called presence. And now that you're present, you're able to accept the moment for what it is. You're able to dive deeper on a different level, man, to truly enjoy life. Not the surface level life, but real life. You're able to slow down. You're able to just exist without worries, without stress, without anxiety, without thinking of what's going to happen the next moment. You're able to just be. You're able to just be present. You're able to just be there. That's when your second life begins. That's when you really start to take life to the next level, not from a place of stress, not from a place of anxiety, not from a place of scarcity, but from a place of just your authentic nature, peace, a place of peace. And if you want to know more about this, this topic, I'm writing my second book. The link below short form, make sure you get short form, because that's going to help you to educate yourself, to raise your consciousness. But the link after that, there's going to be a link for you to sign up for my second book, for you to be on the waiting list. I wrote my first book. Now I'm writing my second book. All right. So I can't wait for y'all to read that. Sign up for the wait list after you sign up for short form. But we have to understand what an honor it is to live this life, to not play with it, to not take it for granted. Because a lot of people take it for granted, and a lot of people think that they always have a tomorrow. Y'all know that motivational speech? There is no tomorrow. Like, there is no tomorrow, fam. There's only today. What are we going to do with that? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching, for sure. You know that. Enjoy the holidays, man. It's purpose driven. Peace.